The tragedy of Schroeder's Pants Cave. The cave originally got its name after Herbert W. Schroeder during one of the early exploratory ventures into the cave, when, after scraping by some rocks, he tore the seat of his pants. Though unfortunate, this is not the tragedy I speak of. In the year of 1965, a chemist by the name of James Mitchell decided to explore the cave with two of his friends, Charles and Hetty. After squeezing through a series of passageways, they eventually found themselves in an open chamber with a pitch-black chasm in the center. They could hear rushing water below, but undeterred, Mitchell, with the help of his two friends, decided to lower himself into the deep shaft below. Shortly after going into the hole, he found himself being doused with freezing cold water as the melting snow above, outside, rushed into a waterfall flowing down the chasm. Despite his body temperature rapidly dropping, he continued going deeper into the cave. After a freezing cold 75 feet, his line caught in the surrounding rocks. He tried as hard as he could to free the line, all while still being soaked through entirely by the freezing cold waterfall above him. He tried to climb back up the rope, but to no avail, as his hands were completely numb from the cold and couldn't grip onto the wet rope suspending him in the stream of water. For 45 minutes, his friends tried and tried again to haul Mitchell back up into the chamber, but could not manage the near impossible task. Mitchell yelled up to his friends, saying not to worry and that he would get out. But not long after that, he went silent, and later after, succumbed to hypothermia at the young age of 23. Charles climbed out of the cave, not knowing the cruel fate of Mitchell. But by the time the rescue team got there and started attempts to pull Mitchell up, they realized what was supposed to be a rescue mission was now a recovery operation. They tried to pull his body back up with the rope, but decided it would be impossible without drilling through the surrounding rocks to make more space. But while attempting to drill through said rocks, the cave started to collapse around them, making the recovery of his body highly dangerous. Reluctantly, 3 days later, the team decided that it was too hazardous to recover his remains, and that the cave would serve as Mitchell's grave, blasting the entrance shut, until 41 years later, in the year of 2006, his remains were finally retrieved to put this tragedy and Mitchell to rest.